a lack of melanin makes you a superior human being. I mean, we don't have any science to back that up, but you know, science can't explain everything. That's why I'd never vaccinate my kids. So this video is going to talk about how we put
Okay. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. That my mic working? I don't know. Something went wrong. Load. Not gonna reload. I think I'm gonna have to close it. Oh wait, something's happening. Maybe it'll, hurrah, it looks like it's working. All right, so let's see, do I have sound or what? So, says I'm streaming, so I don't know. I don't know if I have sound, so let's play this.
Guys, it's finally happened. I'm gonna be real for a minute. We've had to put up with a lot of B-list YouTubers on this series so far, but none of that crap anymore. We're going straight to the...
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I gotta switch these out because usually when this I get a huge delay, and usually when that happens, I have to switch to some other item and then switch back my monitor, and then I don't have a horrible delay. So hopefully that'll work. Let's see what happens.
Guys, it's finally happened. I'm gonna be real for a minute. We've had to put up with a lot of B-list YouTubers on this series so far, but none of that crap anymore. We're going straight to the big leagues, boys. iDubbbz don't make me laugh. What's he? Oh, I might get in trouble for saying a naughty word. Yeah, let's see how you compare in a moment. Oh, who have we got? Jaden Animations, disgusting.
Be friends.
Gross. I don't even want to see a stupid face anymore. Oh, I'm a nice person. How many millions have you donated to charity, Jaden? That's what I thought. B-list. Who else we got? James from The Odd Ones Out. Oh, you're alright. No more of that garbage. Today, we're having the real thing, fellas. So I finally get to say this intro. Hi, I'm Dave from Boy in a Band, and recently me and my friend Rumi have made a song with Pewdiepie. Whoa, calm down, fellas. Let me explain. I've known Felix for a while now, and he's not a bad guy. We actually met by coincidence quite a few years back when he first moved to England and we attended the same get-together. The Grand Wizard stopped talking and we took off our hoods, and it was like, oh, what you...
I'm still getting a weird delay. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna try restarting the stream, okay? Okay, stream restarted. Let's try this again.
Guys, it's finally happened. I'm gonna be real for a minute. We've had to put up with a lot of
It's terrible. What's going on here? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this T-Series song and see how it goes. Okay, here we go.
Tseries! It's your big day! Incredible job! I know we had our differences, but today, I just want to tell you.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that I think that you're amazing.
Hey, congratulations to your corporation. Guess you be one Swedish boy, you need a billion Asians. Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Now you're at #1. Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs. Oops, didn't think we'd see. It's right there on Wikipedia. Get used to your past being held against you by the media. I'm sure right now there's nothing that you're doing that's illegal. Yeah, I'm certain that you haven't had collusions with the mafia. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me, that's a joke. India, I'm sorry about the memes, you're the best. I love my Indian bros, from Bombay to Bangladesh. I'll take on all the world for you, I'm a heavy hitter. About to cause a genocide, so you can call me.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that I think that you're amazing.
It's your big day. It's your big day. I got a letter in the post. What is this? T-Series saying cease and desist. Had a problem with me telling them to hold their defecation, but let me educate you, silly, that's not defamation. T-Series can eat a dick, still not defamation. Suck my fucking Swedish meatballs, still not defamation. Did you know that Indians have poo-poo in their brains?
That's a blatant racist lie.
Yeah, but still not defamation.
India got YouTube figured out. That's sick, son. How about next you figure how to fix the caste system? Maybe all those ads will solve your crippling poverty. But looking good T-Series past, I'm guessing not probably. But never mind the poor people, we just hit a party. Just hit a pop some bottles with a 9-year-old army.
Non-alcoholic cause I had a real problem, but we still like to live it like we about to kamikaze. So this is it. Thanks for sticking with my channel. Ever since I was a nobody screaming at barrels. Yeah, this is it. It's been an adventure. It's the end of the reign of Felix Arvid of Schallberg. Through all the change and controversy, you've been by my side. There's no army in the world. I would rather give me a watch time. It's been a wild ride, so while I can still be heard, here's one last bro fist from the #1 in the world.
Aww.
Congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just wanna tell you that I think that you're amazing.
It's your big day. I'm fucking lit. Such a big day. Congratulations, Tseries. You did it. You got us there. Hope that Me Too stuff doesn't severely affect your bottom line.
Mr. Beast. All right, now, let's see. Okay, making of the song with PewDiePie or why I hated PewDiePie. This sounds interesting. Let's watch this.
Okay.
PewDiePie review.
Exactly. What's up? My name is Rumi, and I used to f***ing hate PewDiePie.
What?
And now, f***ing PewDiePie is here looking all smug, and we
I
just...
thought we were friends. Have you been lying to me all this time?
Yes. Anyway, we just recorded a music video for Felix's channel called Congratulations. There might be some spoilers for that in this video, so go watch that first.
Spoiler.
I don't know.
Like, they're not even gonna watch that first anyways, come on.
Yeah.
Shut the f*** up, Johnny. You're supposed to be on my side.
Okay, sorry.
I pay you. I pay you. Anyway, so in this video, I wanted to tell a story to you guys and to Felix about how
wow.
I used to hate you. Now we're friends.
And
How did that happen?
Well, debatable.
So Jonas has a gun off camera right now, so you gotta tell people. It's highlighted here. You guys say that. You guys say it.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
No. Hello.
No, you don't need help. Subscribe to Felix.
I thought you would say subscribe to me, but okay. Okay, go sit down. I'm happy with that.
Okay, cool.
I felt like it was gonna be weird to talk about you while you're here. I'm gonna try to say Felix or PewDiePie as much as possible. Okay, good. 1 second.
Just keep it in the video.
I mean, I might. Okay, so explain why I hate PewDiePie.
That's me.
Why I hated PewDiePie. We need to go back in time.
To yesterday.
So both me and you, we made our channels back in 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, and I don't know how it was for you, but for me, like, my friends thought it was weird that I made a YouTube channel. It was like, oh, you're uploading videos of yourself? That's kind of cringy. Do you have the same thing?
I just didn't tell anyone I was making videos.
Oh, that makes sense. They would ask you, what are your hobbies? And I'd be like, yeah, I make YouTube videos. They would be like, oh, why? Nowadays, everyone f***ing uploads YouTube videos.
Yeah, we were first.
I know, but like...
We should have respect.
my
Yeah, your grandma should think
grandma,
cool.
she uploads videos now.
Oh, really?
No, she's dead. But anyway.
Hell yeah. No, don't add that in.
And we were both from Gothenburg in Sweden, right? And I had a friend who went to uni with you, and he actually told me about you. And he was like, I have a friend in school that does YouTube, and you do too. That's cool. And like, you guys should hang out sometime. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But that never really happened. I don't remember why. Oh, wow, someone else does YouTube. That's crazy. We need to hang out. That's not really...
Yeah, of course you need to hang out. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because I probably started before you, but I was way smaller than you were in the beginning.
Yeah, maybe.
So when that friend told of you, I was like, oh yeah, I watch him. I really like his stuff.
That's awesome.
Because I've seen you from like Shmoyoho or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because I liked you and you're gonna say that you hated me. What the frick?
What the?
I didn't like you at all.
Anyway, you moved to Italy and stuff. We never ended up hanging out before you moved. People thought there was cringe to make YouTube videos. So I devised this plan. I wanted to be the Swedish YouTuber that took YouTube into the mainstream. And my friends would be like, oh, we thought that was a bit cringy, but now like YouTube is cool. So that was my goal for a really long time. One day, maybe like the media will pick up on YouTube and I'll be
The example.
the example. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen.
Well, too bad you weren't good enough. I'm so sorry, Joel.
Right after that, something happened. You started growing like crazy. I didn't get what was good about the Pewdiepie channel, and I didn't even try to. I was like, what the f is this? Like, it's some...
Oh, you didn't watch a screaming compilation?
No, I did not watch this compilation. Playing video games versus my real skill. I did this music thing that I've been working on for years and years.
What kind of videos did you make back then?
I was making like cover videos. I was like, this is real skill, guys. It wasn't like I was envious of you per se. I had this goal and you were f***ing with it. Everything was kind of like starting to blow up about both YouTube and you being one of the big creators. Blowing up.
Really?
Yeah, there was. And you weren't even f***ing there for it. You were in Italy. This is kind of like when I started hating. Every time I heard your name, and I would hear your name a lot, I would be like irritated. I'd be like, F this guy. Then you became the biggest YouTube channel in the world. And that was like the big sad moment.
Wait, so you wanted to be the biggest channel?
In Sweden, yeah. And now, being the biggest channel in Sweden was being the biggest channel in the world, and I couldn't even...
You could never do it!
And I couldn't even be the biggest channel from Gothenburg, because you...
You could be the biggest channel in Hobart. You could be the biggest YouTuber on your street.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
So sad.
Yeah.
You must have really hated me.
Yeah. Whenever anyone would be like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'll make some YouTube videos. They'd be like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And I'd be like, 200,000 or something, whatever I was at the time.
Which is good probably at the time.
Yeah, that was good. Like there was like no one else in Sweden apart from one guy from Sweden who had that amount. And then they'd be like, oh, so but I heard PewDiePie has like 2 or 3 million or something at that time, you know? So my 200,000 means nothing now. And they would like bring it up to just put me down.
Yeah, I hate this PewDiePie guy.
Yeah. Anyway, the bus kept going, just fucking PewDiePie went going on and on. Eventually, I started watching more of your content to try to get it. I've done similar things with Jake Paul and Logan Paul. When they were blowing up in 2017, I was like, oh, what's the deal with this? I watched you in a similar way. As opposed to Logan Paul and Jake Paul, I would say that watching your stuff, I realized that you like seemed like a nice person. And when you watch Logan Paul and Jake Paul, that's not the feeling I've gotten.
What are you talking about? They're so grounded.
Yeah. I started to feel like, oh, I started to actually get this now. That's annoying if you want to dislike someone and like, oh, he's actually nice.
It's like if someone like, man, that douchebag asshole
Yeah.
stole my girlfriend. But he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
That's really like him.
Like I subscribed after that binge. I was like, oh, this is enjoyable. Like I'll watch this. Then it started to be like, oh, I don't actually dislike this guy. I started a series on my channel. There was a request series.
I love PewDiePie.
No.
Upcoming.
No, it was a request series. What do you want me to make a song out of? There was so much PewDiePie buzz, so half the suggestions was, oh, you should sample PewDiePie. So I remember I asked you on Twitter, I was like, oh, can I use some of your videos to make a remix song? And you were like, yeah, for sure, if you make me look good. Do you remember this?
No, I don't.
I don't even know if that was a joke or not, but
that must have been a joke.
I took that very seriously.
Oh.
Anyway, I was like, oh, I gotta make him look good. So that's kind of like...
That was your approach from the whole...
That's the backstory of his name is PewDiePie, which if you think about it, it's like a bit of a superhero song. It's like, oh, he's this like gamer guy.
Wait, so you took it literally.
Yeah, I did.
His name is PewDiePie. YouTube gamer.
The songs I made for you afterwards had like a bit more tongue-in-cheek. The fabulous stuff is a bit like taking the piss out of you at the same time, while that first one is like so
PewDiePie
like...
is the greatest YouTuber.
Yeah. I was just worried that you would like take the video down if it didn't make you look good.
I just get this image of you like sweating. It's like a montage of you like working really hard, going through everything.
He must like this.
Great. And then at the same time,
Doesn't have enough brofist in it.
you see Felix like whenever the video pops up, he's like, oh, what's it? Oh yeah, that thing. Okay.
Probably.
That request song did pretty well. You were like, yeah, can you make a longer version for my channel? I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah.
It was a big boost for me on YouTube. That also fed into my view of you of being like a nice guy. Like he was like, oh, that's really nice of him. He didn't actually have to do that.
I think I just wanted a video for it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but still, I don't know. To me, it felt like such a nice thing to do. And then in 2014, there was a big YouTube awards in Sweden. I don't know if you remember this. YouTuber of the Year was actually me. I won YouTuber of the Year.
Finally.
Thank you.
This is your moment.
Thank you. I'm just kidding.
3 years ago.
I'm just kidding. That was Felix.
Oh.
Yeah, Felix won the f***ing prize. You didn't even f***ing come.
Why would I?
So, and you... So I was like, well, I'm going to the UK anyway because I have something else I need to do in the UK, so I can just bring you the thing because we were talking about remixing and stuff.
That was it. I remember.
Yeah. So I remember meeting up with you, first time meeting you in real life. You're wearing like a button-down shirt and you had like a couple of the buttons open, like at the top, kind of like showing, sunglasses, short shorts. And flip-flops, and we were meeting up in the middle of the city. So we were like walking in flip-flops in the middle of the city. I just remember this so clearly.
You have really interesting way of remembering strange details. So I just came on as like the biggest douche ever.
No, you were like a proper summer boy. That's what I'm saying. You were like a summer boy. Yeah. Anyway, and we went to a restaurant, and it was like a little bit awkward.
I guess like anytime you meet someone first time, maybe it's
yeah, of course.
Especially when you're Swedish.
Especially when you're Swedish. We're all Swedish in here. Jonas over there is Swedish.
Swedish boys.
We haven't said anything in Swedish so far in this video. Say.
What did you say? Nothing.
Okay, so fast forward, I did a couple more remixes for you, the Fabulous one and the Brofist one, right? It was good. You got a day off probably those days.
I'll take it. And I'll get another day off now that we have this song.
And that's true.
I'm actually looking forward to it. It still applies.
Okay, so this part got a bit slow, so I'm just gonna do the speaker to speed it up more. I moved down to London and I lived there for a few years, and then in 2018 I needed to move, and I had Felix and a few acquaintances that lived down in Brighton already, so I moved there and we started hanging out more.
And that's the story of how I went from hating PewDiePie
to loving PewDiePie.
At least being friends with PewDiePie. I mean,
being in love with PewDiePie.
I thought it was a cool journey to have us to go from baseless hate to like thinking someone's like really chill and like a friend. So that's cool.
I wish I could say the same.
This is great, guys. I like it. I realized early on that like bad Felix only ever existed in my head, right? There was nothing that you could have done to not mess up my goal apart from deleting your channel, which I was gonna give you a chance right now, because if you delete your channel right now, I will be the most subscribed YouTube channel in Sweden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I feel like I would pass you pretty quickly though.
Yeah, I mean, if you made a new one, yeah, of course. I'm just, like for a minute.
Just for a minute.
For a minute.
Okay, I'll do it.
Moral of the story is that if you...
Everyone will eventually love PewDiePie.
No. You can baselessly hate someone and you will always be right. That's the moral of the story, everyone.
What do you mean right? Always be right.
Because if you hate someone, you're right. They're bad people. I mean, I know you now. I was joking. Probably cut that out. Anyway. What was your experience like recording the music video? It obviously took like a lot more time than what you usually put on a video.
I mean, it's the longest I've ever spent on a video. It was kind of crazy for everyone because you flew back just to shoot the video.
Oh yeah, I did.
From LA. You flew here, you sat down, started working on the mix while we blew up balloons in the other room.
If you want more details on how we made the song and about the music video, there's a behind the scenes video on Dave from Boy in a Band's channel.
And remember to check out PewDiePie, link in the description.
Yeah.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, everyone. So we can beat Tseries again. We're taking them back now.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Felix, for being in the video. And I will see you guys later. Brofist.
At this point, we were getting pretty tired.
Such a big day!
Hola. Hola, hola. So let's watch this again.
Tseries! It's your big day! Incredible job! I know we had our differences, but today, I just want to tell you.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that
Congratulations to your corporation. Guess to be one Swedish boy, you need a billion Asians. Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Now you're at number one. Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs. Oops, didn't think we'd see. It's right there on Wikipedia. Get used to your past being held against you by the media. I'm sure right now there's nothing that you're doing that's illegal. Yeah, I'm certain that you haven't had collusions with the mafia. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me, that's a joke. India, I'm sorry about the memes, you're the best. I love my Indian bros, from Bombay to Bangladesh. I'll take on all the world for you, I'm a heavy hitter. About to cause a genocide, so you can call me.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. I just wanna tell you that I think that you're amazing.
Okay, this is unironically really good. When Rumi and Boy in a Band Dude get together and make some music, boy, they just do an amazing job. Anyway, here we go.
Letter in the post. What is this? T-Series saying cease and desist. Had a problem with me telling them to hold their defecation, but let me educate you, silly, that's not defamation. T-Series can eat a dick, still not defamation. Suck my fucking Swedish meatballs, still not defamation. Did you know that Indians have poo-poo in their brains?
That's a blatant racist lie.
Yeah, but still not defamation.
India got YouTube figured out, that's sick, son. How about next you figure how to fix the caste system? Maybe all those ads will solve your crippling poverty. But looking good T-Series past, I'm guessing not probably. But never mind the poor people, we just hit a party. Just hit to pop some bottles with a 9-year-old army.
Not alcoholic cause I had a real problem, but we still like to live it like we about to kamikaze. So this is it, thanks for sticking with my channel. Ever since I was a nobody screaming at barrels. Yeah, this is it. It's been an adventure. It's the end of the reign of Felix Arvid Ulf Schallberg. Through all the change and controversy, you've been by my side. There's no army in the world, I would rather give me a watch time. It's been a wild ride, so while I can still be heard, here's one last brofist from the #1 in the world.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. I just wanna tell you that I think that you're amazing.
It's your big day. I'm fucking lit. Such a big day. Congratulations, Tseries. You did it. Yeah, that is that. Hope that Me Too stuff doesn't severely affect your bottom line.
Well, okay, that's unironically a really good song. Let's watch the video about the making of it, eh? Oh, look, it's even got Mr. Beast clapping at the end. Isn't that great? Okay, let's watch this thing.
Guys, It's finally happened. I'm gonna be real for a minute. We've had to put up with a lot of B-list YouTubers on this series so far, but none of that crap anymore. We're going straight to the big leagues, boys. iDubbbz, don't make me laugh. What's he? Oh, I might get in trouble for saying a naughty word. Yeah, let's see how you compare in a moment. Oh, who have we got? Jaden Animations, disgusting.
Be friends.
Gross. I don't even want to see a stupid face anymore. Oh, I'm a nice person. How many millions have you donated to charity, Jaden? That's what I thought. B-list. Who else we got? James from The Odd Ones Out. Oh, you're alright. No more of that garbage. Today, we're having the real thing, fellas, so I finally get to say this intro. Hi, I'm Dave from Boy in a Band, and recently, me and my friend Rumi have made a song with Pewdiepie. Whoa, calm down, fellas. Let me explain. I've known Felix for a while now, and he's not a bad guy. We actually met by
Okay, I'm going to let this play. I've already seen it once, and I'm going to go get coffee, so I'll be right back, okay? I won't even put up my fake video. I'll just be gone for a moment or two. About 2 or 3 minutes, because I think I have to heat it up.
Coincidence quite a few years back when he first moved to England and we attended the same get-together. The Grand Wizard stopped talking and we took off our hoods and it was like, oh, I watch your videos. Like, no way. We bonded over how reasonable it seemed that like a lack of melanin makes you a superior human being. I mean, we don't have any science to back that up, but you know, science can't explain everything. That's why I'd never vaccinate my kids. So this video is going to talk about how we put the song and the music video together and go over some of the lines we had to be a bit careful with. So if you haven't watched the original song yet, go do that because there are spoilers coming up. Alright, so the story starts with a Swedish boy. Not that Swedish boy, the inferior Swedish boy. There we go. My friend Rumi texted me and he was like, hey, it's your pal Rumi here from Sweden. Felix said he wanted to make a song with you and me. Pewdiepie is looking to make something special for when Tseries overtakes him. Are you in? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, bitch. Then we started making this song. Now, let me remember what happened. Hang on. Ultimately, we settled on a song celebrating Tseries getting to the #1 spot because we couldn't think of any popular songs about congratulations. Oh, crap, Post Malone. I forgot about the song by Post Malone. We put a lot of work into this. That's such an oversight. So initially, Rumi and I sat down and came up with some ideas for the song, and I don't have any footage of that, so here's this footage instead.
I'm not back yet.
Rumi's drunk.
Then while Rumi found the beat and put together a bunch of possible choruses, and I turned the ideas we had into lyrics. But Felix wanted to give the song a bit more bite, so we got together to cut some of the tamer lines and replace them with something a little more interesting. So there's a couple of lines that are probably worth addressing.
India got YouTube figured out. That's sick, son. How about next you figure how to fix the caste system?
I thought it was funny how Bitch Lasagna conflated Tseries with the entirety of India. So we thought it'd be good to continue that. We had to think about what legit things there were to criticize India about.
Gandhi was a pretty horrible person in a lot of ways.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this sounds bad, but hear me out.
He didn't allow his wife to take this medication.
Oh, wow.
And then when he got the same disease after she died, he took the medication.
What?
I think he beat her as well. Like Gandhi.
Wife beater, huh?
Gandhi was a wife beater. Yeah, that's the way to win back India.
In the end, I thought a solid criticism would be the caste system in India, and I thought the best person to bring that up would be a British person. You know, we've been historically very considerate to India. If you weren't already aware, the caste system in India separates different people into different social classes, saying some people are just born superior to others. They've taken a few steps to reducing it, but it's by no means eliminated. It'd be kind of like if in England, if all the rich, posh people thought that they were better than the lower class people. Oh. Alright, maybe that analogy isn't great. Okay, it's like racism for people of the same race. Next. Lyric.
But never mind the poor people, we just hit a party.
Now, I know there's going to be people here who are like, oh, this is really insensitive to poor people. How are they going to feel about this? But I specifically said never mind the poor people. So, like, you really only have yourself to blame. if you're worried about that. Or the poor people. I don't even know why you're mad. They won't be able to hear the song. Next. Lyric. So there's one section talking about a message that Felix got from Tseries.
Got a letter in the post. What is this? Tseries saying cease and desist.
I'm not going to go too much into it because that's definitely for Felix to do, and that would make for a hilarious video in its own right. But it's the funniest legal letter I've seen. It's trying to accuse him of defamation whilst not understanding the legal definition of defamation at all. Next. Lyric. So eventually we just had one line to finish. I had this idea for a line to kind of address the Indian jokes, to show that for some of these jokes the humour comes from them being such blatant racist lies. And I had a pretty clever way to get this across. So the idea is that you would say a blatant racist lie and then say, that's a blatant racist lie. Thank you. The creative genius I have is a gift. So we were stuck in the situation of having to come up with a racist statement so stupid that no one could possibly take it seriously.
Did you know that Indians are really not that great?
Really not that great? I feel like that's more racist.
We're really testing racism here.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's like the slightest racism you could possibly have.
Is that the slightest?
Did you know how Indians have poo-poo in their brains?
I kind of like that. It's some stupid fact.
Right.
Like, you can't get angry at that.
That's a blatant racist lie, but still not defamation. It kind of works.
Yeah, that kind of works, yeah. It's so stupid.
Right.
That's the line, I think. That's it. That's what we were looking for.
There you go, Vox. That one's for free. So with the lyrics done, it was time to record.
There and then documents.
I love your pronunciations of things. Documents.
How would you say it?
Documents.
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 Well, you're wrong.
We wanted to try some different tones of voice to see what would work in the song, so we looked to other rappers for inspiration. Try being more Drake after this one.
I can't do Drake. I don't want to sound like my least favorite rapper. Hey, congratulations. I'm Drake.
Was a massive corporate entity in every song in Bollywood.
I love your Drake face. Stumbling old man.
That's his face. I don't know what to tell you, man.
So we got started recording stuff.
But today, I just want to tell you.
Kind of like quite loud into the chorus might be cool.
Okay.
Try that one.
But today, I just want to tell you.
Nice.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me. That's a joke. It's your big day. It's a big day.
Bit more punchy, and I think that's good. And Asians.
Need a billion nations. Yeah, Asians?
Asians.
Asians.
That's it.
Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs.
Nice, I like the tone on the songs.
Genocide, so you can call me. About to cause some genocide, so you can call me it.
About to cause some genocide is really funny. Right.
I'm a heavy hitter. I'm a f***ing heavy hitter.
It is a bit British, isn't it? Some people I've worked with on this kind of thing get really frustrated when they mess up a line, but Felix is actually a really mild-mannered guy when it comes to that.
Hey, congratulations, you. Meet one Swedish boy, you need a billion. You to your corporation to just be a f***ing starting your business.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me?
It's right there on Wikipedia. What did I would? Oh, shit.
That's the lyric. Pirated songs. Hope you enjoyed those clips. They probably cost me thousands of pounds in demonetization. When it came to recording, things actually went pretty quickly in general. Felix listens to a lot of rap, so I think some of that experience might have helped. However, there was one line that didn't go quite as smoothly. The line was, I love my Indian bros. You're hanging out with your Indian bros, you love them. I love my Indian bros. Like, that's natural, that's how you'd say it. Definitely wouldn't say it with some other inflection, right? Because that would be weird.
I love my Indian bros.
Right.
Got it. India, I'm sorry, but that means you're the best. I love my Indian bros.
Oh my god.
India, I'm sorry, but that means you're the best. I love my Indian bros. 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 Bros.
Bros.
I love my Indian bros. Means you're the best. I love my Indian bros.
Don't worry about that word anymore.
I can do it! I love my Indian bros. 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 Bros. I love my Indian bros. I love my Indian bros.
Right.
I love my Indian bros. Easy, I got this. Easy. Give it to me.
Okay.
I love my Indian bros. Oh my god. Indian, I'm sorry about the memes. You're the best. I love my Indian bros. From Bombay to Bangladesh. Yeah. India, I'm sorry about the memes. You're the best. I love my Indian bros. From you. I don't care. Move on. I got it that one time.
You did. To be fair on the guy, it's not like he had much experience with that particular word and inflection. Okay, I'm bullying him a bit here. He's not the type of guy to make fun of other people when they mess up. So we sent the song off to be mixed by some other Swede, and then we just had the music video left to make. Now at this point, things were getting pretty close in the battle between Tseries and Pewdiepie. So we didn't have much time to question our choices. We had the thought of recording in a room full of balloons for one of the shots in the music video. So we did what any multi-millionaire, world-famous entertainer would do in that situation. Blow up a room full of balloons ourselves. By the end of that, the skin on our fingers was rubbed off. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but it bloody hurt. There was literally blood on some of those balloons. By the way, now is a good time to say thanks to Jonas, who did the camera work, the editing, and let us fill his room with balloons. So we'd set up and we were ready to record.
Go, Dave, go for it. Look, there's a bed down here. It's not actually a room full of balloons.
Wait, ruining the illusion.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
But then Felix remembered that his neighbours get mad if he makes noise too late, so he had to head over to his place to set up for a different scene before it was so late that he'd get a noise complaint. Oh yeah, we had to record to a sped up version of the song to make it look all airy and music video-y. But yeah, if you want to see the real speed music video, just find the Nightcore version someone's inevitably uploaded.
I probably would never mind the poor people we can stand by. You can throw me in the I want to tell you that I think that you're amazing. Let me educate you, baby. That's a defamation. Yeah. Woohoo! Ha ha. That's dope. Yeah. Okay, I'm recording.
At one point, the directions started to sound less like a music video and more like,
You want to get close and caress it on the side a little bit? Keep your head close. With the hand as well.
One thing I learned from this experience is that there's only a limited number of dance moves you can do when you're sitting, bouncing around in a chair. So something to keep in mind at this point, Rumi had just flown back from LA earlier this day, an 11-hour flight, without sleeping on the flight. So he was really looking for something to keep him going.
Oh, beauty, nothing wrong. I started your business by selling pirated songs. Ooh, didn't think we'd see it right there on Wikipedia. I get used to your past being held against me by the media. Cause you're not there. Ever since I was a nobody screaming in barrels. Feeling this is sick. The controversies, you've been by my side. There's no army in the world. I would rather give you much time. It's in my mind.
I don't know if it helped the tiredness, but it definitely made him a little more enthusiastic.
Makes you figure out to fix the system.
the way, you ever been hanging out with a friend and forget that they have a talent, and then just out of nowhere they're like, oh yeah, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, you have a talent. So after that, we had to get back to the balloon room.
You got a nice ass.
Hey Dave.
Why are you filming in vertical?
Oh, it's filming vertical.
What's wrong with you? Whatever, I'll turn it around for you.
Oh yeah, that'll make it better.
This camera is good.
Is it an Honor 8X?
No, it's the Samsung Galaxy S8.
Oh, is that the one Casey Neistat had?
Yeah. You can fucking stand in this.
God damn it!
We had to go pretty energetic for the video, so I wasn't sure how long it would be until one of these balloons popped and terrified us all.
Now I'm cool, free.
Congratulations to your corporation. You lose it, there's nothing that you're doing that's illegal. Yeah, about to cause a joke.
Congratulations!
After several hours of this, 0 of the balloons popped. Not even joking. That was a good brand, but we knew you'd want to see it, so...
Alright, I'm recording.
Tseries. Holy shit. It's one more.
Okay, yeah.
So at this point, we were getting pretty tired. Things were starting to get a little bit out of hand, but we had to get this done. Remember, at this point there was a subscriber gap of like 15,000 between PewDiePie and Tseries, so we recorded.
Such a big day! That's not the line! Such a big day!
And recorded.
Open your eyes. We're taking that.
And recorded. And recorded. And you know when you're cooped up with your friends for too long working on something and you have a mental breakdown in a balloon pit?
It wasn't even funny, I'm so tired.
I'm crying. I can't feel where I'm crying.
This is the funniest place to have a breakdown.
I'm just laughing so much. I'm not sad. I'm just fucking dying.
But eventually we were done, so we were able to stop and look after our health at that point. So we did what any deliriously tired people should do.
Holy sh**.
I actually feel like I should say, do not try this at home.
Dab.
It was really windy, and we were incredibly tired, and I couldn't keep my hair out of my face for a second. Perfect conditions for setting off fireworks.
Okay, it's a wrap.
Is that a wrap?
After being kind of deliriously gone in the balloon pit, it was actually a really fun end to the night. It really felt like we were a bunch of drunk friends celebrating, even though it was just one drunk friend celebrating. So we went home and collapsed, and Joel flew back to America next morning in like a few hours after we'd finished shooting. That's a dedicated man. Whichever woman ends up with him is a lucky lady. But yeah, we were all ready to get up and finish this video the next day to put it out when Tseries passed PewDiePie. And then this happened. 1 million subs in 2 days. Never done before. I guess if you think of it as Jake Paul saying PewDiePie is next to pass all the competition, then Jake Paul was correct. Fortunately, that gave us a bit of time to record a few extra scenes because it felt a bit weird not having some shots of Felix on his own. And that's also why Rumi wasn't in these shots, because he was in America jet-lagged out of his mind. So in conclusion, my favourite scene of the video is where Rumi gets smacked in the face.
About to kill me!
Okay. Calm down.
It's been hilarious how often this song has been pushed back. We were for real in this state of mind where it was just like end of an era kind of moment, and then this meme kept propelling it forward for months. We just kept imagining like the T-Series executives sitting there like just ready to take it, and then it's like, oh god, come on! There was one part to this video that when I told Felix about the idea, he wasn't really sure about it. It didn't really hit him. But when I showed my friends the song to get an opinion of it before we released it, all of them had the same emotional reaction that I did, and that was the one last brofist thing. And I kind of get it. Like, Felix is an insanely down-to-earth person, but perhaps it's one of those things that is easier to see from the outside in. It's been really cool that for the past 5 years, the top creator on the platform has been someone who comes across as so genuine, even if it results in industry-shaking controversies. And yeah, it really is kind of an end of an era thing. I've watched Pewds for years now. Like, initially I was one of those people that was like, why are millions of people watching this random guy playing video games? I even made a satirical video mocking his style in the early days.
God, is that you? God, Jesus, Allah.
Sorry, Felix. I think I forgot to mention that. But then I started to enjoy the content, and I found myself watching his Let's Plays while I was eating lunch. I've collaborated with a few of his friends who were in his earlier videos, Minx and Cry, and whenever he came up in conversation, they had nothing but nice things to say about him. And it's cool that even after so long, he's still not an ass. Just a racist. It's been really cool being able to work on this project. Whenever I think about this, I think of like this clip of iDubbbz from the H3 podcast.
I'm a big fan of freedom of speech.
Felix has become this kind of lightning rod for this particular issue, and I think that in general he's pretty reasonable and he owns up to his mistakes, and I can respect that. So yeah, much respect, Felix. And to Joel as well, for staying awake for like 48 hours or something, which is kind of funny considering how he wasn't always the biggest fan of Felix in the early days. He's just done a video on his channel about that, and also talked a bit about his perspective from behind the scenes. So I hope you enjoyed the song, gamers. Stay woke. Cheers for watching, and have a nice day. I've ended the previous episodes of this series in like an I'm gay meme or something, but I don't think I have anything like that for Felix. So I hope I can find something, or this is going to be a really disappointing outro.
Well, okay. That's the 3 videos that are just came out today and have and deal with the song and Felix, and I don't know, man, awesome. So there we are. Okay. Top comment nickname is I have to wait 90 days to change my name. Oh, really? All right. Well, I'm closing this. Oh heck. I have to use the thing here. I don't know. I think I want to hear that one more time, don't I? I think I do. Sure. Oh, really? You can't do /Pewdiepie to get his YouTube channel? Really? You really can't? Or can you? Oh, you can. Alright, I don't know. Just DNS error, I guess. Oh, wait. Does that mean I need to check and make sure there's not a million copies of EVGA, Precision X server? No, there's only one. There's a 32-bit copy and a 64-bit copy for some reason. Just in case you have a 32-bit. Oh, right, it's for Skyrim and stuff. So there's got to be one of each. Is that the deal? Yeah. So EVGA Precision X server puts an overlay on a game that actually becomes capturable. So it puts it on the game and makes it capturable. You can probably turn that off because you don't necessarily have to want to capture that. But I would probably like set it up to not do that if I cared that much. But I don't know. So PewDiePie still subscribed to Double Moose. Who is this Double Moose? I remember when he said, "Oh yeah, that earns you a sub," and Double Moose doesn't upload much. He did an Animal Super Squad thing, I guess. Let's see what he did here. Awesome. Okay. Pretty cool. So let's see. What else does he have? Let's see. If I sort by most popular, let me see what we get here. Just Die Already. That's the one that has, I think that might be the one that PewDiePie had on, featured on his video or mentioned it or something. Or no, it might have been Two Cars Adopt a Baby, actually. But, I don't know, let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. So, I guess I gotta listen to this again here.
Still be heard.
Tseries! It's your big day! Incredible job! I know we had our differences, but today, I just want to tell you.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that I think that you're amazing.
Hey, congratulations to your corporation. Guess you be one Swedish boy, you need a billion Asians. Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Now you're at #1. Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs. Oops, didn't think we'd see. It's right there on Wikipedia. Get used to your past being held against you by the media. I'm sure right now there's nothing that you're doing that's illegal. Yeah, I'm certain that you haven't had collusions with the mafia. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For serious Indian mafia, please don't kill me, that's a joke. India, I'm sorry about the memes, you're the best. I love my Indian bros, from Bombay to Bangladesh. I'll take on all the world for you, I'm a heavy hitter. About to cause a genocide, so you can call me.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that I think that you're amazing.
It's your big day! Such a big day!
I got a letter in the post. What is this? Tseries saying cease and desist. Had a problem with me telling them to hold their defecation, but let me educate you, silly, that's not defamation. Tseries can eat a dick, still not defamation. Suck my fucking Swedish meatballs, still not defamation. Did you know that Indians have poo-poo in their brains?
That's a blatant racist lie.
Yeah, but still not defamation.
India got YouTube figured out. That's sick, son. How about next you figure how to fix the caste system? Maybe all those ads will solve your crippling poverty. But looking at T-Series past, I'm guessing not probably. But never mind the poor people, we just hit a party. Just hit a pop some bottles with a 9-year-old army.
Not alcoholic cause I had a real problem, but we still like to live it like we about to kamikaze. So this is it, thanks for sticking with my channel. Ever since I was a nobody screaming at barrels. Yeah, this is it. It's been an adventure. It's the end of the reign of Felix Arvid Ulf Schallberg. Through all the change and controversy, you've been by my side. There's no army in the world. I would rather give me a watch time. It's been a wild ride, so while I can still be heard, here's one last bro fist from the #1 in the world.
Congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just wanna tell you that I think that you're amazing.
It's your big day. I'm fucking lit. Such a big day. Congratulations, Tseries! You did it! You got us there! Hope that Me Too stuff doesn't severely affect your bottom line!
Awesome. 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 I don't know, boy. Awesome. Just awesome. Beautiful, beautiful job. Wonderful music. Unironically, a good piece of music, too. So, yeah. Okay. Pretty good. So, we gotta say, what? I guess I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm probably going to restart the stream right away, but I'm going to leave it a minute or two just to make this a separate video.